Does a hide key exist for a large car key? You know, it's an honest question, and in this video, we're gonna answer it. You know, this is actually a question I've thought a lot about myself, and I'm excited to, along with you, experiment and see what works and what doesn't, and we're gonna end talking about reality. Well, let's go down memory lane for a second. You know, just a few decades ago, car keys were pretty small. Then as technology started to be incorporated in them, they started getting bigger and bigger. And then as the key blade actually started to go away or get minimized at least, they kind of started to become smaller and smaller in a lot of circumstances. So that really leads to the big question: what fits and what doesn't? And just like our belts, thankfully, there's different slots for different sizes. And that's exactly the same with key hiders. So for this experiment, I've grabbed the 3 most popular hide keys, and I've also grabbed a nice assortment of automotive keys. So as what we'll do here, we're gonna open up this first one here. This is the medium magnetic key case. And of course, all of these products, I'll put links in the notes below. You can check them out. So let me get this first one open up here. This is the medium hide key. And let's start with the bottom here. So this is just an emergency key. And it fits in there, but I don't think it's too thick. And you can definitely tell that this medium hide key was designed a few moons ago. Next up is gonna be a DA34 key, popular Nissan key. As you can see, that is not going to fit either. This is a Y170 transponder key. And you can see not even close. And then from there, it just kind of gets worse, right? Definitely not gonna fit. So when it comes down to this medium hide key, well, let's just be honest. Unless it's some really old key, this hide key isn't gonna hold anything. Next up, we have our extra large key case. Now, I wanna teach you a little trick, all right? This little trick, a lot of people struggle getting these open. You'll see them try and try and try and try, and sometimes they'll try to get their finger in there, and they'll still have some difficulty. Little quick tip. Towards the end here with your 2 thumbs, just push down, it opens really easily. So let's get that off here. Let's try these keys. First up is the emergency key. As you can see, that works. Next up is our Nissan key. That works, no problem. Y170. Let's see, look at that. It does fit. Next up's our Chrysler remote head key. That's definitely not going to fit. Next up is our Mazda flip key. Let's see if that works. All right, that goes in. Will the lid close? That'll be a good question here. Let's see. No, darn it. I mean, you might be able to force that. Yeah, it looks like you could force this on if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it there. So our prox key. Let's see if the prox fits. Not even close. That leads to a bigger point. Let's talk about it for a second. Prox keys as hide keys are a bad idea, especially in a hide key like this. So if there's a hide key out there that will fit them, that's like this plastic box here, do not do it, because guess what? There's a possibility it could start the vehicle. So that's not a hide key, that's just a steal the car hide key. So definitely don't do that. Now, lastly, we're gonna do this pouch here. This is a Lucky Line pouch. I've done a video in the past. Let's see how it works here. So first up is gonna be our emergency key. As you can see, that fits, no problem. Next up is our DA34 key. No problem. Our Y170 transponder key. Fits in, no problem. Our Chrysler remote head key. No problem. Our Mazda flip key. No problem. And lastly, our prox key. Let's see here. Look at that. It fits as well. So this is what we found. This standard, the medium size you'll see on the market, well, it's not gonna fit much. This extra large Lucky Line hide key, it does fit a good majority of automotive keys on the market today. And lastly, our signal blocking Velcro hide key pouch fits them all, which brings me to my first point. If you have a customer that sincerely wants to put a prox key as a hide a key, well, first of all, I'd try to talk them out of it, okay? But if for some reason they buy it, they want to do it, make sure without a doubt you get one of these signal blocking pouches, but please just try to talk them out of it. Which really brings me to my main point. With how things work today, if a customer wants a spare key for a hide a key, which is a great idea, you're really just gonna wanna lean in towards getting them an emergency key like this or just a metal head key like this one. And that way it'll get them access inside of the vehicle. And if they wanna hide in like a pouch like this, hide a spare key somewhere in there that's kind of awkward, bizarre, that no one would be able to find without knowing, well, that's really a great method to really attack the problem. But taking like a prox key like this, or even a transponder key and putting it underneath the vehicle, well, it's really just not the best idea. You wanna stick with the emergency key or just a metal head key in just about every scenario that you come across. And if you're interested in where you should hide the keys on the vehicles, check out a link in the notes below to a video I did where I put a bunch of hide a keys on my truck and took it through the car wash. Well, I really hope that you found this video helpful and it answered the question, what hide a keys work with today's modern car keys? I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Several decades ago, car keys were blocking Velcro hide a key pouch, okay? And lastly, nope. All right. And no, here we go. Hold on. I can't be making you bloopers now, man. Hold on. Over the years, as technology has been incorporated into them, they've gotten larger. No, let me start over doing it. Because if for some weird reason, it fits them all. Now, I want to talk about this for a little bit. And so this fits it all. Now this fits it all. Over the years, as